Hello, it's John again from Oswin Music on Music Theory 30B. Can you believe it? Can you dig it? Okay, I'm the guy trying to make music theory just that little less teary. Let's just wipe these tears away, okay? Because it's not going to be that hard. Okay, right, here we go. On Music Theory 30 and 38 and this one, 30B, it's more about resources on the way of communicating ideas for music. The first one was about musical notation. That's those tadpoles and telephone wires idea. The second one was about a brief introduction to tablature. Okay, hopefully you've got some of those essentials down from tabs. Now you can open up a whole world there of tab sites you can look at, and songs and stuff waiting for you out there. And now I'm just going to talk about chord charts and how to interpret these things. Okay, it can be like a minefield when you look at songbooks and chord charts and things like that, because you see these things being bandied about, but they're really navigational aids to actually get you through these things. So I'll put the whole gamut of ideas from here, things like codas and delsignias and repeat marks and box 1s and box 2s, and I'm going to explain what it's all about here. Okay, it's not that difficult. So what I've got here, I've got a scenario where I've kind of like put these are bars. When you put bar lines down here, or measures in the US they call them measures, but we're going to call them bars because I'm British. Okay. But we're going to call them bars. This means we've got one bar in 4/4 time. It means there's 4 beats to the bar. So I'm going to strum this G, and it just means like ditto. I'm going to play the G another 3 times, so that's 4 in all. I'm doing likewise on the E minor 4 times, C 4 times, and I'm going to D. Now hold on, I meet this bit here, 2 vertical lines with 2 dots in front of them, which means repeat. Okay, this means repeat. This means go right back to the beginning because you've got another repeat sign, and it means repeat this again. So I've got to do G again, play that 4 times, E minor 4 times, C, D. Now I'm on this bar underneath, I'm A minor and D. Now I'm encountering another device that's used. You see these things called boxes, and it's got box 1 here. This is 1. So all this means is that I play, or the first time round, C to D, and now I've got another repeat going on. So that means I must repeat it right from the beginning. So what I do now is I go G, E minor, C to D, okay, and I'm going to go A minor to D. Now, because I've did this on the first time round, I jump to the second time round. So I miss this. Basically, I omit the C and D, and I go to E minor to D, if that makes sense. And then it says DC Al-Coda, not Al-Qaeda. I've got to be careful what I say here. DC Al-Coda. DC means da capo there, which means from the beginning. So I jump to the beginning. And what it means that when I hit the coda sign, so what I do is G minor, C, D, A minor, D, and this is the coda sign. Now coda means ending, so that means I jump all the way to here and go coda, and I end it with 2 vertical marks. Wow, let me quickly go through that again. So I'm going to go G, E minor, C to D, repeat, G, E minor, C to D. I'm on the second bar, A minor, D, box 1, or first time round, C to D, repeat, G, E minor, C to D, A minor, D, because I'm on the second time round, I jump, I omit that to E minor to D, I've got repeat, and I've got a DC Al-Coda, so it means go from the beginning until I hit the coda mark, which is there, G, E minor, C to D, A minor, D, here's the coda mark, which means I jump to the coda, DC Al-Coda, G, C, D, G. Wow, right. What also you could have is instead of the DC, you could have something like a delsignia Al-Coda. So just say let's put the signia or the sign, and that just means it could be anywhere in the music, but not from the beginning. So let's just say if I hit this bit here again, the repeat, it means, and I had now Okay, here's the other scenario. Just say I've gone through all these, repeat, first time round, back to there, jump second time round, and I got DS al coda, means from the sign, del signia, or I believe. And so that means I go not from the beginning, I go to from the sign, C to D, A minor D, and when I hit the coda, and then I go to the ending. Wow, right. You might need to put on pause and rewind and look at that a couple of times, but I'll give you the whole shooting match there. And that's basically a way of cutting down on lots of sheet music. When I say sheet music, I don't mean the French like for crap music. I mean sheet, as in sheet music, as in musical publications. Okay, I'll behave, John. Right, so it really cuts down an awful lot of just having loads of swathes of music. So this is what you'll find in music books. So if you've got song books from say tab books and song books that have got like bands and artists in, the ones that are pretty thick and usually detailed, you have all this sort of thing going on. So DC is from the beginning, da capo, that means da capo, I think it's literally from the head, or the beginning, or the head, or the top, Italiano, which is Italiano, and DS, it means del signia, which is from the sign, and coda means ending. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. I don't need to play anything. I'm going to go, so I'll see you soon.